Hello everybody, and welcome to a new Let's Play for Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh boy, have I been having a wonderful couple weeks so far.
Replaying Donkey Kong 2, I suppose.
No, I replayed this a little while ago, but, no, my computer died on me, so I had to get it replaced, and, the guys were taking forever to replace it, so it was
Right.
annoying.
hmm
I was missing out on my avowed gameplay.
Uh, have you been playing the character with our princess? The beautiful
No.
character we made?
No, I figured if we were ever to stream it, we'd save it for that. But, no, I've been playing my Gandalf character with the tree growing out of his face.
So, any explanation as to why this game starts on a ship?
Yeah, because you're going from one island to the next. Because you're from, like, the mainland, and the king has sent you to go see the living land, which is, like, basically an inhabitable land where it's, like... I want to describe it as basically the middle of Australia, but if the land was somehow more hostile, like it had a mind of its own and was, like, shooting, like, vines to, like, grapple people and shit.
Basically, if the emus and the poisonous snakes of Australia learn to organize into a collective,
Yeah, if they've figured
and
out
and,
how to
and
use, like, the machine guns and all that.
they learned how to wage war against the Australian people.
End it once and for all. Yeah, pretty much. Which, my immediate question for the Avowed story is, why the fuck would anyone want to live here? But the best excuse they can come up with is to get away from the king.
Yeah, I mean, humans can be pretty stubborn, so...
Yeah, but we're talking like the first town you run into, there's like vines and giant mushrooms growing out of the sides of buildings. Like, not just from the side, like through it.
Have
And
you...
apparently it gets worse inland. But anyway, you were saying?
I completely forgot.
Okay. Anyway, we should talk about Donkey Kong Country 2. This is a fun game. I like Donkey Kong Country 2.
Mhm. I haven't asked my cousin if it's still like that, but he mentioned, like, one of my cousins mentioned a while ago that this was his favorite game.
That's what a lot of people say. At least it's their favorite in the trilogy, which I can see. Like, it is pretty solid, but I prefer the first one myself. And oddly enough, I do like 3, but even though it's kind of like a weird sort of entry in the series, I guess what I like about it is that
I mean, is it really weird in any aspect other than aesthetic? That's
um not too much.
actually weird in the mechanics.
There is one weird mechanic where, as Kitty, you can, like, skip on water like a stone. And you only have to do that, twice. Oh, that was bullshit. I landed on top of that guy. Yeah, there's only 2 times in the entire game where you, like, need to use it in order to get to the bonus rooms, and that's it. But that's the only other weird thing. But what I like about Donkey Kong Country 3 is that every level, regardless, has the DK coin to find and 2 bonus rooms. And in Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, they have it so that way it's dependent on the level how many you get. Oops, my bad. Oh well, it's not that bad. You just have to find the cannonball again and just plug her back in.
Foreshadowing.
Oh, never mind.
I didn't want it anyway.
Don't worry, this is one of those games where it reappears after a while. So, we'll try this again.
So what's the benefit of a 102 completion of this game?
You see the secret ending. You want to see the secret ending, right?
Yeah, this is a special?
No, it's not like in, the Metroid games. That would be very weird. No, it's just more of like a, you get to see, K. Rool's, island explode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although, to be fair, this game was made when furries were already around, so...
Yeah,
although they had not
weren't
been
taken too seriously. It was just that one old guy.
Yeah. Oh, they never were. It's just that the internet just made them more prolific, but not respected.
Yeah. I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but in the there's a green text that I saw where it was the joke was like, man, the internet has really made things a lot worse. For example, back in the day, if you had a fetish for wanting to fuck a toaster and you told somebody, they tell you you're an idiot and not to fuck a toaster. And now, because of the internet, not only can you find subforums dedicated to people wanting to fuck toasters, but they all agree and egg you on that you should be fucking toasters.
Well, and of course there was a German to take that to the next level. There was that guy a German guy who used this, he managed to find through the internet someone he could eat.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard that story. Yeah.
Yeah. He found like I don't recall his name, but yeah, he just found some guy who was willing to be eaten.
Was it just one of those things where it's like, you know what? Before I die, I want to taste human flesh. Does it really taste like pork?
I don't know. The guy for some reason had like he had this fixation on eating people, and then he found a website for like gay cannibals. not a website, like a forum for like gay cannibals, and asked like if there was someone there willing to be eaten, and some guy volunteered.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be rude.
Yeah. And the whole story is so perplexing. Like the guy gets he kills the guy. He first tries chopping off the guy's schlong, and
whoops, I missed that hook. Feels bad.
Yeah. He chops up the guy's member, tries to cook it, finds it very unsuitable for cook. He couldn't properly cook it to a edible level. Throws it to his dog, and then the guy just like the guy whose dick he chopped just lays the guy down on a. He left the guy on a bathtub so he could bleed out.
Mm-hmm.
And then went on to wait while reading a Star Trek novel.
Oh,
and then like
if he has any class, it would be the one that introduced Mary Sue's to the world.
That wasn't a novel. That was like a short fanfic.
Yeah, even still.
Yeah.
Also, whoever did those math equations, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Where?
On the blackboard behind Wrinkly Kong.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
And they couldn't even get the easiest one, 4 plus 2. Feels bad.
No, I think isn't the joke like that they have the signs mixed up, Like,
Well, they definitely had
where?
the first two, like, they confused multiply and divide with add and subtract, so...
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck they messed up plus, though.
I mean, plus is used incorrectly a lot of occasions today. Plus size, for example.
Yeah, it should just be called the grotesque.
You are repulsive to the eye. You're not plus size.
These levels in Donkey Kong Country 2 I really dislike because they put, like, invisible... Well, they put, like, sections of wall that you can pass through, but there's no real indication that you can pass through them. And they're always all over the place, so if you ever see me during this playthrough, like, just rubbing up against every wall, that's why. Because sadly I have not memorized this game well enough to know where all the secrets are.
Don't worry, I don't think that you have a wall humping fetish.
No, I saved that for Duke Nukem 3D. Let's see... I thought there was a secret up there. Yeah, maybe I'm mistaken. Oh well. Yeah, and because of my computer troubles that I've had, I'm not sure if that's going to affect my uploading schedule, but it also affected like my schoolwork assignments, so I'm really fucking behind right now. All because of a fucking faulty power supply.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't the viruses.
Not this time.
You took care of inspecting the 40 gigabyte porn folder before.
Yes, I made sure that it came from a legitimate porn site. Here we go. And we're just gonna...
Wow.
Get on guard just over here. Here we are. And I thought there was another bonus room, but I think I'm mistaken again, so... This is why I like Donkey Kong Country 3. You do 2 bonus rooms and you know you got them all.
This is how we know this was a game in the 90s.
Yeah, back when rap was cool instead of, guys mumbling about, how much money they make.
I mean... Wasn't it already like that?
No, I mean, there was Rap God that Eminem did. That was good. And some of them actually, like, had, like, stories or, what have you. So, you know, it was just a form of music. It was just more explicit than the rest.
There was MC Hammer.
Yeah, there was him too.
Yeah.
And, oh fuck, what was the guy's name? It was like Sir Rap, not Rapsalot, the guy who did Big Butts.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
That's it, Sir Mix-a-Lot. I don't know.
And the
Mixing is a type of rapping.
And the song in question is Baby Got Back.
Yeah, that's it. Uh, that's
How
a
old is
song that
that?
you worship, right?
Uh, it's a nice listen once in a while. But
Did you see?
what's the
Did you ever hear the Kirby remix of that song?
no?
Oh, it's great. I should probably send. I'll find it and try and send it to you. But anyway, you were saying?
I, I do like the one from MC Hammer. Not so much like listening to the song in itself, but watching the video. The video is pretty awesome to watch because there's a lot of energy.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's where he does his famous shuffle dance.
yeah. But like the whole thing, there's so much energy in the dancing there. It's a really entertaining video.
Back in the days when people had fun doing art and crafts like that.
When they act, when back in the days when you could unashamedly be a man putting women with fat butts, shaking ass in your video, and not be called a misogynist monster for that.
I think it was kind of a 50-50 split. Like, people thought that he was objectifying, but the other half thought it was empowering because he was saying good things about a woman's body kind of thing. I don't know. That's what I heard anyway.
So one half is insufferable nannies. Well, no, insufferable ugly women. The other half is people who try to over intellectualize everything.
Yeah.
You know, like the nowadays those second half would be like the games need to mature people.
Yeah, basically. Which I've actually saw some of the EFAPs that they did on extra credits, and man, wild fucking takes that they have.
Yeah, they always have been very up their own asses. We just were not prepared to notice.
Yeah, I guess this was also back in 2006 when there was actually like a few games that came out that actually had more to say than just be fun games like BioShock or whatever.
BioShock was 2007.
Well, you know what I mean. Around that time.
Yeah. And then BioShock Infinite ruined everything.
I've still yet to play BioShock Infinite, but the thing that always kind of got me about it was that because it was a BioShock game, they had to have like the splicing mechanic and like plasmids, but they couldn't call them that because they were invented for in Rapture, and this took place before Rapture. So they're like, oh yeah, let's just have vigors, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's like this is a group of people who believe that they're the like ultimate perfection of like humanity kind of thing, and they're a-okay with like
Basically witchcraft.
Genetic body modification, but to the point where it doesn't even make sense. Like, the first vigor you get is the ability to shoot ravens out of your veins.
No, and not only that, like, you have some of the iconography they have is literally a guy disguised as a devil. And like, okay, this ultra-religious society would just be okay with sorcery that makes blatant allusions to the devil in its what's the name?
In its like culture.
Advertising.
Oh, advertising, yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous.
And
And that is like one of the things wrong with the story of that game.
the other thing that kind of got me about it was, at least immediately, because I only played like the first hour or so, maybe 2 hours. There, you run into a sign that says, "Watch out for the devil with the mark on his hand," and you look at the back of your hand and you have the mark. And at no point do you make any effort to hide it.
Yeah, or whatsoever. Like it's mental.
Yeah. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Have a nice night.
Bye bye.